Hello and welcome to another episode of Metal Detecting with Lugnut. This is the first hunt of 2020. It's just a couple days after New Year's. I don't really have any permissions, so I'm just going to mess around in my yard, which is adjacent, for those of you who are new to the channel, adjacent to the house behind me, which was built in 1861. And the house back there in the background, which was built in 1887. All this property belonged to this family. My father bought a piece of it in 1956, and the family's owned it ever since. But these houses are next door. I got my start metal detecting, perusing these two yards and finding some amazing things. But let's go see what's in our yard over in this area. And because it's close to their yards, but not in the yards, let's just see what is under the grass today. See you at the first dig. I'm actually across the driveway from the 1861 house. I was on my way up to the 1887 house, which is that way. I was swinging in my own yard, and I had a deep 59, 60, 63 signal. Steady, both directions. Look at this. I have no idea what this is. Get my brush here. It's on the other side of that clump. You can probably see it. What is that? I don't know what this is. Let me clean this up. Oh, it's upside down. Automatics something incorporated. Must be some kind of a token. I don't know. I can't read it very well. Let me clean this up. This is cool. This is the first find of 2020. I'll be right back. Automatic Laundries Incorporated. FLAVET number 3 wash money. That's an old token. This is the first tone and the first dig of 2020. I've got an ancient token here of some kind. I'll have to do a little research. That's a good way to start the year. I get to have my laundry cleaned. Outstanding. Let's see what else is out here with us today under the grass. As you can see from this angle, I'm a little north of where I found the laundry token, which was right over here. I've just been swinging around. Again, this is my yard, but this is an old part of the yard. And look down in here, folks. There is I think the year's first coin. This was deep, and it's a really sketchy signal. Was mid or low 50s. I think I got one tone up into the 60s. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a nickel. It's a Jeffersonian, but this is the first coin of 2020. I'll get a date off it. 1941. That's an old Jefferson. That's pretty good. I'll take that as again, the first coin of 2020. Next target. Next signal is the front of a car. Quite a hood ornament on there. There's nothing inside to identify it. It's all gone. There's nothing left in the hole. Some kind of old car. Looks 40s.
FLAVET number 3 was one of the 3 housing areas built in Gainesville, Florida, under the GI Bill of 1944. Veterans returning from World War II could stay here while they took classes at the University of Florida. FLA stands for Florida. VET stands for Veterans. FLAVET. I found at least 3 World War II era Great Seal buttons on this property, so they must have passed through Gainesville on their way back here. This is a cool thing to start the year out with, and these pictures illustrate some of what was going on in the FLAVET villages during the 40s. And the last one even has some laundry going on.
Here is the wrap-up for the first hunt of 2020. Zoom in here on the junk. This gave an awesome signal. And then here's the car. And I found another piece of the car too. This is a few days later. There was a 1941 Jefferson nickel. And in that same period, with the research that you've seen, our token is from that same 1940s period. So there is the Automatic Laundries Incorporated FLAVET number 3 wash money in there. It's a little bigger than, it's about the size of a quarter. So that's pretty awesome for the first hole of the first dig of 2020. Thanks for watching. Please come back when we once again go looking for what's under the grass. Bye for now.